against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Doom Eternal, the only thing on this planet cooler than abstinence. Seriously, how did this game lose Game of the Year 2020 to The Last of Us 2? Regardless, I'm not here to talk about how The Last of Us 2 was dog water and only won Game of the Year 2020 because the Game Awards were rigged. I'm here to talk about music.
And its many effects.
Doom Eternal has some crazy good music. In fact, I'm sure some of y'all have heard at least one of the tracks present in game. I mean, the number of memes that use Doom Eternal OST is higher than the amount of Wingdiver Rule 34 present online. If you don't know who Wingdiver is, check out my last video using the iCard up there. Also subscribe while you're at it. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, that's right, Doom OST. Doom Eternal is a game all about momentum. The music helps the player keep up the momentum that the game was designed around by tricking your brain with intense music to make you fight harder.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a sword?
Here, a study. Sound and Music in Games by Peter Peerdeman. Audio can also be used to create a certain ambience or suggestion. If the music is very aggressive and loud, a player may consider to shoot an enemy. If there is a certain task that has to be performed in part of the game before the game can continue, for instance, eliminating all enemies in a room, the player will know what to do next time the same music is used. Still don't believe me? As you can see in the video, I did objectively better with the music turned on than I did with it turned off. Oh yeah, all my footage is me playing on Nightmare difficulty because 1, that's really the only difficulty I play on anymore, and 2, it proves that I'm not intentionally doing worse with the music off to strengthen my argument. So both of these clips show me trying my best. Mick Gordon, the legend, is the man responsible for these awesome tracks. He also did the music for Doom 2016, and I did make a video on that a few years ago. You should go watch that. Unfortunately, he won't be coming back to compose any more music for Doom, thanks to this fool right here, Marty Stratton, who decided it would be a good idea to not pay Mick for his work, steal his awards, and then lie about Mick's reliability and work quality to the whole internet in his infamous open letter. Getting back on track again, Doom Eternal music makes you want to fight harder and act more aggressive. In fact, the OST plays a critical role in making Doom Eternal what it is. It perfectly fits the tone of the game, the gameplay, and your play speed. Okay, so I'm gonna do this really cool thing called shutting my mouth, because I want y'all to listen to the music that plays during this section of the gameplay that I've been using as background footage throughout the video. I'm gonna let you be the judge of whether or not you could see yourself or someone else playing more aggressively backed by this music. The point is, when you remove such an important part of the gameplay experience, the way you play the game in that moment will almost certainly end up drastically changing in one way, shape, or form. Also, side note, I was going to use a keyboard cam footage from both battles to show how different the hand movements are between not having music and having music, but I realized that it just looks like I'm not moving my hands at all, and it sounds like I'm typing the world's fastest essay, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, if you liked what you saw, you should subscribe. I make videos sometimes. Alright, I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.